There are a couple of roadblocks that are stopping Nate Pearson from pitching with the Toronto Blue Jays come April. And no, it's not an injury this time. I'm talking about the undeniable log jam of pitchers that the Blue Jays have on their current 26-man roster. And now I first want to say I love Nate Pearson. I've been in this guy's corner since day one. I want him to make an impact on the big league stage. But as of right now, there just simply isn't a job available for him. Taking a look at the big league roster, we can all agree that the starting rotation, it's full. And arguably the next man up after that 5th spot is Mitch White, Ricky Tiedemann, and Hyun-Jin Ryu after he comes back from Tommy John this summer. And as cool as it would be for Nate Pearson to be a starter, the Blue Jays are just simply not building him up to that level. So the bullpen would be the next logical step for Nate Pearson to compete at the big league level. And I think Nate Pearson's stuff obviously does well there. But as of right now, the Blue Jays bullpen is pretty locked up. I would argue they have 5 untouchables: Jordan Romano, Anthony Bass, Eric Swanson, Jimmy Garcia, and Tim Meza, the only left-handed bullpen option for them. So that would leave the remaining 3 as Mitch White, Trevor Richards, and Adam Simber. And here's why the Blue Jays might want to stick with these guys come April. Mitch White provides long relief for the Blue Jays. And yes, longer than Nate Pearson. He could pitch 3, 4, 5 innings out of the bullpen if you really needed him to. Plus, Mitch White has 0 options remaining on his contract, meaning if you were to option him down to the minor leagues, he has to first go through to the waiver wire. And that's a little dangerous. Mitch White is just a bit too valuable to make it safely down to the minor leagues. Another team could pick him up. And now the same thing applies to Trevor Richards. He also has 0 options remaining on his contract. However, the Blue Jays might consider DFAing Trevor Richards because last year, he just wasn't that good overall. And so far this spring training, he is also not doing as well as we hoped. So there could be an opportunity there. Only reason why I put Adam Simber on this cutting list is because he has 2 options left. But I don't think that's going to happen because they used him a ton last year, pitching over 70 innings for the Blue Jays in 2022. So as I see it, if Nate Pearson wants to pitch for the Blue Jays come April, one of these 2 things need to happen. Trevor Richards needs to underperform heavily to consider DFAing him, or one of these pitchers has to end up on the IL. And that, my friends, is the unavoidable truth of Nate Pearson's future. But he could totally come up like mid-summer and this whole video doesn't matter. So, but you guys let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about Nate Pearson? Do you want him to crack the opening day roster? Is there another way that I haven't even talked about on how he can make the roster come April? And guys, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this breakdown. And as always, guys, go Jays go.